More information being learned this morning about what led to the shutdown of Columbia's drug lab. It's Sunday, September 7th. News 10 Sunday Morning begins right now. Good morning. So glad you're with us. I'm Carolyn Callahan, and it's a great morning for Gamecocks fans as the football team got a win last night. USC was able to bounce back following last week's loss to Texas A&M. The Gamecocks pulled off a 33-23 win over East Carolina. They are now 1-1 on the season. Joe Gorcho will join us later in the show with highlights from the game and other matchups from around the state. Right now, though, let's turn over to meteorologist Vaughn Gaskin. She's got a check of the forecast. Good morning, Vaughn. We're learning more about what led to the closing of Columbia Police Department's drug lab. Attorney Victor Lee hired a forensic scientist to confirm the weight of crack cocaine seized from a client. The city's testing showed the client had 10.7 grams when he was arrested last year. The new testing weighed the crack cocaine at about 8 grams. 8 grams is not enough for a trafficking charge, so the client's charges were reduced. Police closed the lab last month. You will hear from Lee tonight on WIS News 10. A Columbia businessman who traveled to Gaza this summer is now unable to return to the United States. Naturalized U.S. citizen 49-year-old Suhail Najjar traveled to Gaza in June with plans to only stay for a month. Violence delayed those plans, and now Egyptian authorities will not allow him to pass through their country to return home. He reached out to Senator Lindsey Graham for assistance. However, the country has the authority to admit or decline entry into Egypt or Israel. The U.S. State Department has warned all American citizens about the danger of traveling to Gaza, telling them they may face exit delays. And so the Come on News 10 Sunday Morning will tell you what happened at a Massachusetts beach that has some people on edge. Plus, family and friends prepare to say goodbye to comedian Joan Rivers. Today, a funeral service will be held for comedian Joan Rivers at a New York City synagogue. Us Weekly reports there will be a red carpet for guests to walk on as they enter. The magazine also reports that carpet will be buried with Rivers. The Fashion Police host died Thursday at New York's Mount Sinai Hospital. She had been taken there after she stopped breathing during a throat procedure at a clinic. Joan Rivers was 81 years old. Up next, Joe Gorcho has your Sunday morning sports wrap. Plus, tired of getting those one-word answers from your kids when you ask them how school was? You know, they always say, fine. Experts say there is a simple way to get them talking. Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Carolyn Callahan.
And I'm meteorologist Vaughn Gaskin.
We're wrapping up that first week of September. Can you believe it? An advocacy group wants one of the nation's biggest grocery store companies to change its policy on guns. Kroger stores follow the local laws where the stores are located. One Indiana-based group called Moms Demand Action wants Kroger to ban guns from all their stores. The group's taken out ads in major newspapers in an effort to draw attention to the issue. The ads ask the company to ban guns, just as it bans skateboards and outside food in the store. Meanwhile, there's a national spike in the number of women obtaining concealed firearms permits. Debbie Junanovic tells us why more ladies are packing heat. When we come back, we'll show off a cute new addition to a zoo in Tokyo. And we'll tell you why food trucks aren't just for people anymore. See you on the other side of the break. Well, food trucks are popping up left and right, which means there's no shortage of choices for America's foodies. But for man's best friend, the selection at the curb just got a little more interesting. Jenna Wolf explains. Up next, we'll have a final check of your first alert forecast with Vaughn Gaskin. Live from the capital city, you're watching WIS News 10 Sunday morning.
Yesterday, producer Carly and I...
Hi, Carly.
Yes, we had a lot of fun. We participated in Saturday at the Center, and Chef Jeff Urso, the award-winning chef JT Handy, he's also a pit master, and all the kids, of course, from the culinary studies there, we were able to take advantage of these great rubs and sauces. The pit master, Mark Busby, he actually created these sauces, and these are all South Carolina grown products.
Oh, excellent.
And we had such a good time there yesterday, and yes, we did partake in plenty of ribbish good food.
That looks so good.
Ribs, barbecue. We had barbecue pork chops as well, stuffed with an Italian sausage. And we actually worked on all this, and we helped to make all these things. And then, you know, the class, of course, was about 4 hours. It cooked, and we ate it, and it was just amazing. And I mean, just a great time. Saturdays at the Center, so look it up. Certainly, it is a fun day. And you were supposed to be with us.
I couldn't go, but also, though, we have them on every once in a while. We have Chef Urso on with some students talking, and such a great thing that they're doing there, and now allowing the public to come and take these courses. So did you learn something?
I did learn a few things, like this sauce is really good. And
so you put that on something, and it's guaranteed to be good, right?
That is what I have learned, and I have learned how to dump it on stuff and eat.
All right, thank you, Vaughn. Thank you for spending part of your morning with us. Have a great rest of your Sunday.